So we're here. I'm going to turn to the side, and I'm going to feed him my leg. It's a natural thing. He'll latch on. I pull to the shelf. Sorry, I didn't mean to knee in the face. And I get here. Now look, here's the whole trick. I'm going to take my hand, and I'm going to reach for the heel. It's just like this little cranking thing here. And I'll anchor it in. Toes are okay, but I found that if I start doing this, I start losing the position. This right here, because I'm going over and under, it kind of locks him in. Whereas if I'm here, he can actually move this way, and we don't want that. Here, I'm locking him in. Now here's the trick. I'm gonna push, remember the little spinning thing we did? This ties into this. I'm not gonna squeeze my knees. If I squeeze my knees, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I have to loosen a little, but look, all the controls on the heel here. Look, as I sit and fall, I'm pulling his leg here. You should feel a lot of tension right about there, right? Now obviously, if I keep turning and doing this, it'll probably break his leg, or he'll have to go inverted. But what's gonna happen is most guys will start to straighten the leg to fight the pressure. And that's when this happens. Boom, right? As soon as this happens, we grab it in the Achilles. There is an obvious toe hold here, but what I want us to do is come up and bite the toe, grab the heel, hug everything in, and that's it. All I'm doing, if for the knee bar, if you guys aren't familiar with my knee bars in particular, I like to bite the big toe here and pinch it to the ground. The foot should always be in between me and the floor. That's optimal. This is also okay because you have these options. But with this position, his foot can move around a lot easier, right? Even if I'm here, I can't pinch it from here. But if I get it on this side and I pinch, his foot is no longer able to move. It's like an arm bar, right? If I can do this, I can kind of fight it. If I do this, I can't fight it that much. So I hug everything in, I pinch my knees, which is absolutely critical, and I add a slight rotation like I'm going this way, but I'm bridging my hips forward. That's it. It should take very little movement, okay? So that's gonna be the first one. That'll be number one, just a knee bar. The second one is, from this position, I can't get the knee bar for whatever reason. I grab the toe, the big toe. Now, I start dragging the toe across my body. Two things will happen. Either I'll finish him right here, or he will naturally start to bend his leg to relieve the pressure. There is a tremendous amount of pressure. I can actually finish him here, obviously, with I guess it's a heel hook or whatever, but we pull it across. He wants to bend it, and that's what we want. So we go to the bend, the transition to the foot, press him down to create the 90 degree, so that it allows me to sit up very easily. I had a lot of guys that were doing this, and they were using their stomach muscles doing a crunch. You really don't need to. You press, and then I scoot towards him. Now look, I'm gonna go for a heel hook, try to finish. Scotty will not allow me because he has hands here. I do this, he grabs my hands. He grabs my hand to stop the heel hook, I grab him. All right? And then I grab him again. And I start getting closer and closer until I can get his neck. Here, and then we're just gonna straighten and finish with the hip. That's it. Okay, so we start knee on belly. I'm being gentle with the partner here, taking some weight off. He gets to the side, I feed him my leg. Now this is very important. I have to scoop this up on the shelf, and I turn to sit this way, right? As soon as I'm sitting here, I reach. I'm still keeping him close. As I reach, boom, I got the heel. This is a very powerful position. As soon as you grab this, you're like, oh shit, this is a good anchoring position, right? And the heel goes right into the palm of my hand, fits perfect, boom. Now I start torquing. As I torque, I pull, and it sucks bad on the knee right here, but he naturally does this, which is what you want, right? We feed it off. I grab the heel, I bite the toes, that's it, all right? And naturally, I transition from the heel to the toes, and I will start dragging across my body and allowing him, he has to make a choice. His choice will be to bend the leg. I press him down to the 90. It allows me easily to sit up. Now I will scoot to keep the 90 degree angle. I go for the heel, he defends, I grab, I grab. That's it. Cool. If you guys want to do the full Sambo Knot, you can. All that cool stuff. But you really don't need it for the hip lock. Cool? Sweet. Let's do it. 2, 3.